Good morning. Happy Saturday. So, I decided to just go ahead and hop on fresh after my morning sun bath. And I feel so good. I feel delicious. I feel well loved and kissed all over. I feel toasty. But yeah, this is probably, I hope you're doing all right. I forgot to say that. I hope you're doing all right. I hope all is well wherever you are. But I was thinking this morning, I was reflecting on how, I love taking my time. I love moving about, as I want to, as I desire to. And I just want more of this. Like, I know we have the weekends off, but it goes so fast. And I need more days like this. I cherish the ability to move a little slower, to not feel the need to be as productive. I think about life. I think about all that I know, all that I've learned, all that I've been told. And I sometimes find myself, questioning everything. I feel like, people say you have to work hard to get where you want to go. And there is living proof of people doing just that and still not reaching, their highest potential, or just not meeting the goal. And it's not for a lack of trying. And it's just like, is that even real? I don't know. I just feel like moments like these, they just give me so much joy, the calmness, the peace. And I could just lay here and look at the trees and look at this big, beautiful blue sky, watch the birds fly, and I'm content. Like, I'm relaxed. There's no pressure, there's no stress, there's no worry. I thank God that I have a good job, that I work with people who are kind, and we all get along well. I don't dread my work. The kids, they love me. Like, I'm happy. But that doesn't mean I want to do that forever. I just, because I work with people that are in my mom's generation, mid 50s and up, or maybe early 50s and up. And it's just, you can see like work is all they know. And it's the mentality of essentially working till you die. Like a lot of these, and I work with all women and two guys, older guys. And like I said, they're all in my mom's generation. And they look at me crazy or weird for like saying like I don't intend to, work myself to death. I don't intend to work until I'm 64 or 65. Like a lot of them are planning to retire at 63 to 60, 5 years old. And it's just like, I just don't want that for myself. Like I want to be able to enjoy my life. Like these are the moments that I want to create more of. I want to travel. And it's hard because everything is tied to having funds. Everything is tied to money, which is true and it's not true. I still manage to enjoy myself, enjoy my life without spending a lot of money. So, I mean, I can say that for myself. But also that does, depend on what your hobbies are and what are the things that you do like to do. Like some of those things do cost, more money. And it's just crazy because we're doing the things, some of us are doing the things. I feel like I'm doing the things. I got me a trade. I got me a good job within that trade. I shouldn't have to, go work 2, 3 jobs just for extra income. I shouldn't have to, risk myself for burnout. There's just so many things that are not right. And it amazes me that when a lot of people talk about those things, about fair wages and a work life balance, you have older folks that are like, you're not working hard enough. And it's like, how much harder are we expected to work? One good job with benefits should be enough. But power and greed have just overtaken everything. It's like a sickness, and it always has been. And then you feel like, you just want to check out of all of it. Just stop working, stop paying bills, and just let everything fall apart. And then just go park your car in the woods with your C's and then just, make it work. And you see people do it, even though like I don't know the reality of it because I've not lived off grid. I've not lived in my car. I haven't done those things. I see the content. Now, it doesn't look easy, but it does have the appeal of a certain freedom. And that's just what's on my mind this morning. It's these weekends, they don't even feel like, 48 plus hours of not having to, get up and go to work. And the thing about it is, I've always been. I'm not even gonna say that because that's a lie. I have not always been a morning person. I With my healing journey, I did become a morning person. Cause I always used to associate, waking up early in the morning because you got to go to school. You got wake up early in the morning because now you got to go to work. And I can still wake up first thing in the morning on a Saturday because I know that I can get up if I want to. And I want to get up because I want to go sit in the sun. I want to go sing in the sun. I want to go stretch in the sun. I want to close my eyes and rest in the sun. So I guess that's kind of sort of like a Saturday reflection. I'm going to get up and go run some errands. I got a juice. I got 2 jars left for today and tomorrow. And I'm trying to see. Actually, I'm not. The watermelon is out. The watermelon is out. It's in the stores. I've seen it. But I am insisting that I wait until June so that my chances of getting a beautifully sweet, seeded, juicy watermelon are increased. I would hate to be disappointed with my first watermelon of the year. Because if you don't know, it's my most favorite fruit in the entire world. So prepare to be sick of me this summer when it comes to my content because it is going to be watermelon this, watermelon that. Eating, juicing, oh my God, I'm just looking forward to it. And this time around, like after the fall season started last year, I cut myself completely off from watermelon. Like I didn't buy any pre-cut bowls from Publix, anything. I didn't eat any more watermelon once we got into fall of 2024. So I haven't had any since then. This is one fruit that I want to really try to stick to the season that is available because they're the juiciest when they're in season, of course. So, so yeah, I think I will go ahead and still continue juicing. I'm gonna get a bag of oranges. I'm gonna get some oranges, pineapple, papaya, and carrots. Yes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to go to Costco and do that. And another thing I do want to say about not another thing, but I do want to say this about the power of trusting the process because I do work for the school district. Summertime is coming up, summer break is coming up. And I told myself, because it was the same last year, that I wasn't going to worry about the summer and what I was going to do. Because number one, I really wanted to enjoy my summer. Number two, I was doing my best to save some funds to get me through the summer so I didn't have to worry about work. And then I said, if an opportunity comes my way, I will look at the details and see if it was something that I can do and then take it on. I wasn't going to seek it. I wasn't going to ask about it. If my recruiter came to me, then okay, it was meant to be. But other than that, I got enough funds to take care of my expenses over the summer and just really try to enjoy my summer, even if it was low key. And then try again next year to start in the beginning to put away money for the following summer. If everything falls into place, that I do end up going back next year. But yeah, I told myself that when January hit, I was like, don't worry, don't stress, because it's all gonna work out regardless, right? So this week, because we only got 2 weeks left for school's out. This week, I end up getting a call from my supervisor's manager about a summer position. And I remember that I couldn't quite hear. The phone call was like a three-way thing, and too many people were talking. And I was like, well, could you just go ahead and email me the details? I'd rather just read it because I'm not catching everything on this phone call. Hard of hearing, not ashamed. So and that's what I told her, minus the last little piece. And then I didn't hear anything else. I never got the email. I didn't hear anything else. So I told my immediate supervisor, and she said she hadn't heard anything about summer positions. So I said, okay, cool. And neither did my recruiter had heard anything. So I got this phone call from her, and then nobody else close to me had heard anything about it. So I said, okay, maybe it was just, miscommunication. I don't know. So I just left it alone. Then a couple days later, my recruiter, she texted me and she was like, well, this position just came up. They need someone for this summer position, and it's like 30 days. It was for 30 days, so midway to June until midway through July. And I was like, and it was the morning shift, 7 to 1, Monday through Thursday. So then you have Friday through Sunday off. And the location is A1. A1, okay? It's awesome commute. And so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And I was just like, God, I refuse. I refuse to worry myself about anything anymore. My goodness. I just refuse. I refuse to worry, and I choose to trust that it will work itself out. Wherever it is, it will work itself out. Like, there is so much power in a positive mindset. Like, I can truly see now how, like, negative thinking will manifest negative experiences in your life. Like, I have lived through that. I could see that. I know that. And just like negative thinking could cause negative experiences, can manifest negativity into my life, I can see too that positive thinking can manifest positive experiences, positive opportunities into my life as well. And I just refuse. So now I'm like, well, I've been saving up for the summer. And so now I'm thinking, I could probably do something like a staycation, go like, get in my car and go stay somewhere, go stay on the beach or something. Just do something fun, get away from home, even if it's just for a couple days. Because I got a couple of weeks before I start that assignment, and I got a couple of weeks off after I finish that assignment. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, I still have things that I want to do, I have goals and everything, but also, I'm not in a rush. Like I told my cousin, ever since I read, about that lifetimes and how our spirits are forever, we've lived in past lifetimes and we will live through more lifetimes. Whatever I get to, wherever I get to in this lifetime is where I get to. Okay? And with that being said, wherever I am, it is my duty, my honor, my utmost, you know, pleasure to seek out the joy for myself wherever I am in the present moment. That's what matters. If it's meant to be, it will be. You know, wherever I don't go, whatever I don't achieve, whatever, the case may be, that, it doesn't happen in this lifetime, maybe I'll get another chance in the next one. Like, you gotta just let some of these things go. And sometimes you gotta let them go for them to fall into place. A lot of times, the things that we want them to come to us when we want them to and how we want them to. And maybe they just aren't meant to fall into place that way. So sometimes we gotta let our goals and our dreams go because maybe they are meant to be manifested in a way that opposes what we actually think. That's it. That's all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, the rest of your weekend. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And I will see you around.